Osborne and their cabinet of millionaires and bankers and friends. You're not going to use our pensions to bail the economy out of this crisis that none of us had any hand in making. Our message is to get your rich friends to pay for this crisis, not ordinary people. We can't change anything, we can change things, and this peaceful demonstration is here to show that that can happen.
This government is making the biggest real-term cuts in public spending since the 1920s. And most of the savings they're going to make in public sector services are out of our pensions, out of our pay and all our benefits. How dare we have the audacity to be living longer? This is all about the fact, we should be celebrating the fact that the NHS and the medical staff have done so well that we've made these advances in us living longer, not battering us and making our retirement shorter by the amount of stress there will be of having to work until we're 68.
Wow. I mean, this exceeds all expectations, because we always thought that Bristol is where you bus people into, from Gloucester, from Bath, from Taunton, but you've got to think, Gloucester's got 3,000 people apparently gathering, Bath is gathering, Taunton. This is happening all over the West Country, and what the government don't understand is that this is a movement that is gathering momentum, and as people talk about this, as they debate it, as they argue it, the truth will out. And the sense of injustice that you are feeling is being felt amongst lots of other people. And the other thing is that this has taken such a momentum to get here, and I pay tribute to those reps, those organisers who've been organising meetings in workplaces to get to this point. And I particularly pay tribute to those who've taken strike action for the first time. Are there any striking virgins here today? Let's give them a big hand, please.
I thank you on behalf of the GMB for supporting this action. I also hope that when Cameron, Osborne and Clegg see this support, they start listening and willing, seriously, to negotiate on pensions. Pensions, decent pensions, for all of us, including people like Connie, who herself is a virgin striker. And I want to just say a couple of words about why she's here today with us.
Hi, I'm Connie and I'm an apprentice, and I'm here today because all these cuts will affect me and my future pension.
Today I'm not here on behalf of 3,500 postal workers in Bristol. I'm here on behalf of 350 CW members who are striking for fair pay against a bullying employer and a bullying employer called Capita. And our members work at the Pit site just over the road and at the end of Temple Street. And they are today taking their 4th day of strike action. And they're taking their 4th day of strike action today because they want to come out and support the wider strike in the public sector. And we've had to...
Thank you. I am really pleased to be here and to bring over 1.5 million members of Unite's support to this rally here in Bristol today. What a fantastic turnout, and congratulations to everybody, particularly the young people and the children who are here, as well as those who are taking action like this for the first time. Unite represents workers in the private sector, the public sector and the voluntary sector, and we have to say we are all in this together. We are all in this together because we're all suffering together, but we're all united together, and today is the day we're standing up and saying, no, enough is enough.
Well, hello everybody. 1.1 million unison members balloted for industrial action. action today. And it seems to me that most of them are here. Well, it does from my perspective. Well done, you! But what I want to talk about today is the fact that the reason why health NHS members are so angry that they decided to take strike action for the first time today since 1988. They felt so angry that hundreds of nurses, healthcare assistants and others are standing arm in arm on pickets. The industrial dispute today is about pensions, about working longer, getting less and paying more. Everyone needs the NHS, and it seems the Tories are prepared to sacrifice the goodwill of many healthcare workers who already work more hours than they're paid for to pay off the deficit. Nurses' pay will be down by 25% in real terms after 4 years of this condemned government, while the average boss's pay will be up by 12%. The argument here is about the real divide in between those at the top and those in the middle and those at the bottom. This is not an argument between workers, private or public.
Stewart, and I'm Chair and Assistant Branch Secretary of Gloucestershire Police Branch Unison. I'm Chair of our South West Sector Police and Justice Group. I've worked for Gloucestershire Police for 24 years now, near enough, mostly within the 999 call handling control rooms, but for the last 4.5 as full-time Unison Branch Officer. I'm very proud to be a public sector worker, and I'm very happy to be asked to come and speak to all of you about the pensions issues from our sector group members' point of view. For me and for our members in Police and Justice, integrity, what's right and fairness are key. They underpin everything we believe in and what we stand up to defend on a daily basis, and that's why the unfairness and the deceit of these proposals strike a chord with us so resonantly. How is it fair that they are attacking our pensions again, when we've already future-proofed them in the pension campaign 6 years ago? We aren't living any longer than we were then, are we?
I'm here as representative of the Virgin Union. It's the first time in 114 years we've ever taken any strike action. We've balloted our members, 53% replied and 78% of those immediately said yes, let's take action. And that's increased. The highest turnout of any union here today is incredible. We support what you're doing immensely. We're public sector workers, schools, as we know nationally, providing the engine house for the future out of this mess the government have got us into. So I'm here to show solidarity. I'm not going to stay anymore, but thanks for the tremendous turnout. Bye-bye.
I stand before you as an ordinary teacher doing an extraordinary task. Like you, I am passionate about what I do and I understand its importance. As an educationalist, I am helping to build society's future because, as we all know, our children are our future. I haven't just taught in Easton, a deprived inner city area, for 18 years. I have given the children of Easton the best 18 years of my life. If you were to ask me, has it been worth all the effort, all the commitment, all of the investment? My answer would be absolutely, with no hesitation. However, if you were to ask me, could I see myself still giving the same passion and determination when I'm 68? The answer would be, unfortunately not.
Here today in Bristol, and in every town and city throughout the country, millions of workers are sending a clear message to the coalition government. We will not allow you to steal our hard-earned pensions rights. We will also oppose your cuts programme as an attempt to make us pay for the mess made by your friends in the banking industry. And we will defend not just our terms and conditions, but our communities too. Because these cuts are unnecessary. There is an alternative based in tax justice, job creation and investment. And the austerity programme, of which the attack on pensions is a part, is a disaster for the vast amount of people in this country. It means unemployment is up to 2.6 million. It means youth unemployment is up to 1 million. It means pay freezes for us, where the richest 1% stuff their bank accounts with obscene unearned wealth. It's about the biggest transfer of wealth and power in history through a privatisation programme that means the end of free education and free health. And we saw what happened in Greece when Papandreou dared to suggest that the people should be consulted on the cuts programme there. And the cuts and privatisation programme in this country too is also a fundamental attack on democracy. No one voted for these cuts, and only the multimillionaires will benefit from them. So we have to be clear about this. The problem is not that they're cutting too fast and cutting too deep. The problem is that they're cutting at all. This government